According to the National Right to Life Committee, there have been almost 59 million abortions since the ruling of Roe v. Wade in 1973. That is an average of 3,759 babies per day. There are many different types of abortions, ranging from low-intensity pills to physical removal of the baby. At 8 weeks, suction abortions are used, performing a smaller tube. This is called menstrual extraction. If the fetal remains are not removed, the woman can get an infection. A hollow suction tube with a knife tip is inserted into the womb, connected to a vacuum 29 times more powerful than a household vacuum. It tears the baby and placenta into little pieces and then are passed through a tube into a small bottle and discarded. Dilation and evacuation is used at up to 18 weeks. During this process, instead of the knife tube, they use forceps and insert it into the womb to grasp the baby. The forceps grab onto the limbs and twist and pull until the bones are forcibly removed from the body. This process is repeated until the child is completely dismembered. Also, used after 16 weeks, a long needle injects poison through the mother's abdomen into the baby's sac. Because the baby breathes the fluids which are in the placenta, it therefore breathes the poison and die. This poison is also a corrosive, which means that it burns the skin of the child. This process usually takes an hour to kill the baby. This can be compared to a gas chamber, which was used in World War II, but this process lasts 3 times longer than that one. Within the next 24 hours, the mother will go into labor and will then give birth to the now dead child. However, some babies who are born after this process are born alive. In these cases, they are left alone to die. But in some rare cases, these children survive and are adopted and grow up to lead normal lives. Is this something you would want done to yourself? Would you want your mother, daughter, or sister going through this process? What if your mother did this to you? There are so many people in the world who would love to be able to have children and are not able to. By allowing abortions to happen, we are taking away the possible happiness of a family who cannot conceive. Adoption makes this happiness possible, but if we continue to perform abortions at this rate, we are taking away this chance for happiness. This process is not ethical or morally sound and needs to be stopped. #pro-life.